Welcome to Every Jam's Farms again. Today is going to be an update on a drainage swell that I dug in November 2023. But right now I'm looking at the basin across from it and construction of two new event buildings that will be able to rent in the future, and a hotel over there. But more or less update on the trench and what I'm working on right now. Excuse the wind, because West Texas, not many days without it. Anyway, now, as this basin, eventually I want to expand it to a 5-acre pond out there. And to keep water off my roadway here, since all the water comes this way, back in 2023, I created this berm. And naturally, it's kind of got some cover on it the last couple of years. But right now, I've got all kinds of brush and wood and stuff out here that a couple of friends and their landscaping, tree cutting services, they're bringing out wood out here, creating lots of habitat for quail and doves, rabbits. Even a couple silver foxes have moved out here in the last couple of years. Anyway, so what I'm doing along this berm, even though during the summer it looks great with some of the Tahoka daisies, the paintbrush, Mexican hat, and other kinds of flowers, right now, winter, it's all uncovered and bare. And so what I've been doing with all that wood is starting to cover it. And then right here, these flags, I did a contour line with a laser level, putting these flags, so eventually put an actual swell to route water over this way for the future of that pond. But I need to get this in the spring so you can actually see how nice it looks with all sorts of vegetation growing on it, instead of the brown season of everything being dormant or dead, because of course all these small tumbleweeds, not the greatest. Even cactus are residing in this hole that got dug. That's cool. So, yeah, cactus. Everything out here has some sort of hurt. As you can tell, sunspots. You get plenty of water off of this drainage ditch, and vegetation all around it has bloomed over the last 2 years, since this was actually dug November 2023. Other than that, I see all kinds of snakes lay across these, lizards in the summer. Of course, quail are always coming up and around it. But right here, you can see what I've started doing. I've started putting brush covering the pile. Sorry, thought I heard something. Brush covering all this pile, and then eventually I'm going to throw some seed into the mix as well to start getting more vegetation to grow on it. I got anywhere from pollinator mixes to native bluegrasses and all that kind of stuff to grow out here, besides all this mesquite that has taken off on it. But tumbleweeds really like this. But yeah, I've got, as you can tell, friends are helping pile it close, and I told them, I'll go ahead and do the work and actually cover the berm itself. Some of it As you can tell, I just piled and not made it even. I was just digging a trench to route water. Because as you could get right here, that's a nice pile of dirt and caliche. That's why it's only so shallow too, because the excavator did not actually dig past it very easily, since underneath this is a lot of just caliche. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm right about here, where from the north end of my property, where I've actually got a lot of the brush already starting to pile up on here. And ever since I've started doing this, I've noticed a bunch of the finches and other small birds at times will be in it and taking refuge from the larger birds. Thought I heard another bird. Oh, yeah, that pile that they brought in recently, I could see 2 birds, but I don't think I could get them on camera to actually see it. Anyway, but yeah, eventually, oh, and this berm itself, not on corn tour, it's just routing water from north to south to that basin over there. Lote bush over there has a couple of the birds in it as well that flew off. Once I get distracted easily, as you can tell. Anyway, that's just a short little update of what I'm doing right now with all this. Go around to the other side and show you just how where they've dumped over here for me. And it looks like 2 more loads have came in since the last time I've cleared it. Although this looks like more logs than branches, but there is branches. Of course, I'm just kind of piling up some of the bigger logs right here. Maybe make a little den for a fox or something that wants a brush up in there. Who knows? But anyway, thankful to some friends bringing all this free organic matter. Helps a ton right now. Anyway, that was just a little update of this project. Talk to you later.